Welcome to the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This is my first Hyrox workout video, and I wanted to make it for two reasons. So the first reason is I made another Hyrox video a few weeks back. It was a recap of my November London 2023 attempt. That video got some decent feedback, quite a few comments going on, and many of them saying thank you for making the video. So I thought, right, how can I help more people with their Hyrox? So I thought I'd make a video of one of the workouts which helped me take my time, or knock 10 minutes off my time between my first Hyrox and my third Hyrox. Disclaimer here, I'm not a Hyrox expert, I'm not a Hyrox coach or trainer. I just really enjoy sports, fitness, endurance sports, and I suppose mid or semi-endurance sports like Hyrox as well. I wouldn't have fallen in love with Hyrox, but it's something I do get excited about training for, and I've done 6 now. I have my 7th booked in London in May 2024 at the Olympia. So that's the first reason I wanted to make the video. The second reason I wanted to make this video is because I see a lot of Hyrox workouts plastered across Instagram and YouTube, and I've actually been involved in a few of them at local gyms and they seem to focus very heavily on the exercise movements we make within a Hyrox. So the lunge, the ski erg, the wall balls, sled push and pull, that sort of thing. More so, way more so than the running aspect of it. So when you think about Hyrox, or when you look at Hyrox, 50% of the race is running. You can't get away from that. 50% is running. The other 50% are the movements or the exercises. If you divide the 50% by 8, which is the number of movements or exercises, you get 6.25. So individually, each of those exercises are 6.25% versus 50%, which is running. Therefore, it makes way more sense to me to focus on running, because that's probably where I'm going to get most of my gains when I'm coming into a Hyrox race. I'm not saying never focus on the movements and the exercises, because it's really important to make sure you're strong enough to complete those, make sure you're efficient in those as well, particularly like the wall balls and the lunges when you're under fatigue towards the end there. But the running has to be a huge factor in your training program. So that is why I'm making this video. Now, this video is about running under fatigue, wanting to train your legs and your body to kind of flush the lactic, or start trying to flush and learning to flush the lactic acid out of your legs after you've put them under fatigue and whilst you're running through that race and you're low on oxygen. So essentially this workout is a lower body based workout mixed in with some running. So what we're going to do is we're going to pre-fatigue the legs by doing a number of strength movements, and then we're going to get out. I'm going to get outside because I don't have a treadmill in here and run. Now, you may or may not be familiar with the rate of perceived exertion. So that is the amount of effort you're putting in to a movement, a lift or a run or something like that. So if you pick, for example, if you pick a weight which you would max out on 10 reps with, and you did 7 of those reps, your rate of perceived exertion for that exercise would be 7. So you're leaving 3 reps in the tank. So for the strength aspect of this workout, we're going to be working at an RPE, or rate of perceived exertion, of 6 to 7. So not overly heavy, not overly stressing our legs, but we're going to do quite a bit of volume. And then for the run, I really want you to work hard. It should feel really difficult. So we're going to say an 8 or a 9 on the RPE for the run. Now that probably means if you are running 1 kilometre in your Hyrox, 5:30 pace, I would say you want to be trying to push for a 5:10, something like that. Now the important thing as well about this workout is when we come to the running, later on in the workout, that you try and keep your pace consistent. So we don't want to be doing 5:10 per kilometre for the first kilometre and then just completely fall off the wagon and then be hitting like 6 minutes just because we're so fatigued and we're so knackered and we're just not able to run at a consistent pace. In Hyrox, you want to be running at a consistent pace so you can pace yourself and you roughly know what time you're going to complete your Hyrox in. So that's what we want to try and do. We want to try and train both the body today, the legs and the mind, to run consistently under fatigue. So with that said, hopefully that makes sense. If not, put a comment below and I'll try and explain further. But let's crack on with the workout and we will see how we get on. Okay, so we'll make sure we warm up properly with some lighter weight. But we're going basically 4 sets of 10 box squats into dumbbell step ups, superset. Remember RPE 6 to 7, so nothing too major. Squats and step ups done. Now we move on to the deadlift. Okay, I told you this is a short workout. We're already through the first half, so the box squats and the step ups should have fatigued the quads. We're now moving on to deadlifts and then our running. So we're gonna wanna warm up properly and effectively on the deadlifts. Start off with a lightweight, nice lightweight, 15 reps. Our main working sets are going to be sets of 12, so you're going to want to pick a weight which you can comfortably hold without putting down for 12 reps, but that isn't too easy. Okay, so again, like I said, an RPE of about 6 to 7 in terms of weight. For me, my 1 rep max on deadlifts is 160, so I'm probably just going to sit around 100k, maybe 90. And then go from there, see how that feels. In between each of the deadlift sets, we're going to be going out to do 500 meter run. So bear that in mind. The idea behind the running, like I said, an RPE of 7 to 8, but it's important to keep a consistent pace. You don't want to go all out on the first one and then fall off for the next 3 sets. Try and keep a consistent pace. Just to try and get your body used to running at that pace and flushing out the lactic acid. Let's go. Push-ups done. Time to run. Set 3 of 4. Feeling it. One set left. So by this point, you should be feeling it quite a bit. If you're not, you haven't worked hard enough. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just going to die here for a bit, but workout done. There it is, how to pre-fatigue your legs and push through your lactic threshold. I think that's the correct terminology. Obviously, if you don't have an empty rugby club gym, a muddy car park and 0-degree weather, you can do this in your own gym. If you don't have a squat rack and deadlift station or bar close to a treadmill, you can use dumbbells. Just play around with it, like improvise, do a goblet squat, do some dumbbell deadlifts, mix it up with the rep ranges and the weights. I probably could have gone another 20 kilos on the bar, but I've got a long run tonight, so taking it slightly easier, but mix up the weights, mix up the rep ranges, and have fun with it. If you like this video, this is the first Hyrox workout video I've ever done. I'm actually in an Ironman prep right now. I'm planning on running my first ever Ironman with 0 prior triathlon experience. So I've got about 9 months to get ready for that. It's going to be in Portugal, Cascais. Follow and subscribe because you can see my journey. I'm putting a video on every single week. If you like this particular video or my other Hyrox video, give me a comment down below because I might make some more of these. Obviously like the video and subscribe. See you in the next one.